guys, it's me again, and welcome back to a new video. So, got some more updates for you guys. I know it seems like I'm uploading videos daily, but I just want to make up for it. But anyway, restrictions in parts of England to remain in place. Government has announced current rules on gatherings in Greater Manchester, West Yorkshire, East Lancashire and Leicester will remain in force and means people in the areas affected cannot meet others in their homes or gardens unless they are in a support bubble. The restrictions will be reviewed again next week. So time of filming this will be next week. While casinos, bowling alleys and conference halls are among a range of venues that will reopen across England on Saturday, so tomorrow. Tomorrow at the time of filming this. This will not happen in Greater Manchester, West Yorkshire, East Lancashire and Leicester. The cases, the virus, so fallen, an update will be issued next week, again at the time of filming. The current restrictions allow people to meet others in groups of up to 6 individuals or 2 households in public spaces outdoors. So, yeah. Many aspects of the coronavirus lockdown. Many aspects of the coronavirus lockdown have now been eased across the UK and more being relaxed in England from Saturday. So tomorrow, again at time of filming, some measures to ease restrictions in England, which were supposed to come into force on 1st of August, will be brought in from 15th of August. Indoor theatre, music and performance venues can reopen with socially distanced audiences. Wedding receptions in the form of a sit-down meal for up to 30 guests will be permitted. A few sporting events will be allowed to have a limited number of spectators. Casinos, bowling alleys, skating rinks and soft play centres can reopen. Close contact beauty services like facials, eyebrow threading, eyelash treatments, makeup application and microblading will resume. Pilot events will take place at conference venues to prepare for a possible 1st of October resumption. Oh, that's the same day that the New Horizons will start up again. So that's a Friday. We introduce the Greater Manchester, East Lancashire and parts of West Yorkshire for the 1st of July and 1st and 7th of August. People from separate households in those areas cannot mix with each other in their homes or gardens or in pubs and restaurants. They can only visit such hospitality venues with members of their own household, unless the restrictions are also in place on household visits. However, from the 3rd of August, pubs and restaurants in the city were allowed to reopen. In England, households can be indoors and clinically sealed in. They do not need to seal, they can meet with multiple others. Groups of up to 6 outside, Scotland up to 8, Northern Ireland up to 10, Wales, any number of people from 2 different households. Hairdressers are now allowed to open again. Outdoor gyms, children's playgrounds, spaces, libraries, community centres, bingo halls, cinemas, museums and galleries. Fun fairs and theme parks, amusement arcades, outdoor skating rinks, social clubs and multiple places of worship can open. 2 metre rule has been eased to 1 metre. The 2 metre social distance guideline has changed to 1 metre plus. Northern Ireland has reduced 1 metre. New rules been eased to 1 metre in Scotland. Will be relaxed to recognise that 2 metres is not realistic in some businesses. Nightclubs and discos are among the venues that are still shut. Now it's a change of the 1 metre rule, 4th of July. 1.5. Social distancing means keeping people apart. Been relaxed across some parts of the UK, but there are some restrictions in Aberdeen, parts of northern England and Leicester. Only applying some premises. Guidance has changed to reflect the fact it's not realistic. 2 metres apart, 1 metre apart. Yourself with all people in the support bubble. 4 from the 22nd of August. To 15 people in Scotland, Northern Ireland up to 30. In Northern Ireland and Wales, and outdoors up to 30 people in England. Sin has become the latest place to reimpose lockdown restrictions. The ban up to meeting indoors. Non-essential shops were told to close. Bars and restaurants couldn't reopen with the rest of England. Go away. England. Very places lockdown. People can still visit pubs and restaurants. But only with other members of their household. Close specific premises, so outdoor spaces and cancel events. 30. Wash food before and after preparing food. Book ahead. Avoid. Staying at home. Not leaving it. Again next week. Yeah. More beauty treatments, small wedding receptions and live indoor performances will be able to resume in England from Saturday. As lockdown rules are eased. Bowling alleys, casinos and soft play centres will also be able to reopen. Meanwhile, quarantine measures have been imposed in more countries, including France and the Netherlands. So yeah, France has now been put on that list of countries in quarantine. The rules is now due to come to force Saturday after being postponed from the 1st of August. Under the latest changes, indoor theatre, music and performance venues will be able to reopen socially distanced audiences. Wedding receptions in the form of sit-down meal for up to 30 guests will be permitted. For sporting events, the test is safe for 10 spectators will resume. Casinos, bowling alleys, skating rinks and soft play centres will be allowed to reopen. Close contact beauty services such as facials, eyebrow threading, eyelash treatment, makeup application, microblading will resume. Conference centres ahead of the expected resumption of business events 1st of October. Very close contact services with face masks. Nightclubs and discos are among the venues that remain closed in law. Peak of the virus. Face coverings are mandatory in many indoor settings, including public transport, shops and museums. Some exemptions for children or on medical grounds. So yeah, that should be good. Trying to take away coffee unless required by law. Wear face mask on Friday, but they won't be challenging it. So we're opening and Safari Parks, Place of Worship, Studios and non-central shops. We're opening, item, returned, isolated, be prepared to wait, one-way systems, you can take a trip to see some wildlife, doing public transport for Monday, compulsion. So it can open for private worship or reflection, then for Monday, afraid not, July 4th, May 19th. Lockdown measures across the UK continue to be relaxed. England, Super Saturday and 4th of July was the biggest step home nation has taken. Pubs, restaurants and hairdressers green light. 6th of July. As of Saturday, people in England are allowed to meet one other household indoors for the day over. Social distancing will still apply. You can only meet one household. Support bubble at a time. Meet up. Holding a day. 3 weeks and invite parents around for coffee and meet friends who live together. So 18th of June. England will meet up to 6. Again, staying 2 metres apart. Can't support bubbles introduced. On their own. Physical distancing will longer apply to those under 11 outdoors 3rd of July. Permit indoor gatherings, 6 people, 30 people. Remember, meet up with one other. The 6 can exercise. Non-contact, you can walk, cycle and run. Sealed in. Can exercise. Meet up to 5 other people, 6th of July. Some children return reception year 1 and 6 on June 1st. Back in September. It's 11th. Schools from 29th of June. Social distancing expected to reduce to 1 metre. All non-essential shops can now reopen. Essential shops June 12th, 29th. 3 from the 10th of July. Non-essential shops. Pubs, hairdressers, restaurants and cinemas among hospitality businesses were allowed to open to great fanfare. Indoor gyms, yoga studios, swimming pools and fitness centres will remain, as do beauty salons, spas and theatres. So officers wear face coverings, shoes and supply parks will reopened. South Pints, Thursday the 3rd. Pub, beer gardens and outdoor dining restaurants will be able to reopen. Sport resumes. Football, top level rugby, Monday 22nd. Anyone using public transport must wear a face mask. 3 since Monday 22nd of June. Places of worship in England reopen for public service 5th of July. In Northern Ireland allow places to reopen 6th. 22nd of June, place of worship will reopen. Places of worship in Wales remain closed. Monday 22nd of June, 23rd of July. Up to 6 people can meet in gardens in England for Monday. On Monday, lockdown in England will be eased to allow up to 6 people to meet in private gardens. Schools will also be open to more children on Monday. Reception in years 1 and 6. Schools have to deprive children of their education. Caution during lockdown. Scotland will be able to meet one other household at a time. Outdoors on Friday. That's a lockdown. Friday allows people to travel from home for leisure. People. Can and can't do. You can meet up anywhere, public or private. No limits on the size of the household. You have to resist the urge to hug or touch. Coffee in the morning. Eat a drink. You should socially distance from anyone. Yes or no is 18th June. Meet up to 6 people. Still not allowed. July, you can spend the night away from your own home. Avoid sharing plates. Meet together. No. Travel. Those without a car. 3rd of July. Cannot hold or attend a party. Get too close. Social distancing remains one of the greatest advances. Meet more than one household member indoors. Meet up with one of the household at once, unless you're outdoors. Just not at the same time. Right thing for everybody. Going to be open in September. Johnson has spoken of a national duty. Disappointed when schools are not reopened fully in June. Coverings are now mandatory. Face coverings are now mandatory in indoor places of worship, museums and galleries, public areas and hotels and hostels. Bingo halls, libraries, concert halls, cinemas, crematoriums, aquariums and indoor zoos. Millions of people from separate households. That's in England, a band. Subject to restrictions. People indoors. Not go to indoor public venues. Not to suck. Theatres, casinos and bowling alleys will be allowed to reopen in England from this weekend. Saturday, August 15th. Socially distanced audiences will be allowed back into indoor venues. Receptions of up to 30 people will be permitted. Compliance. Motion has been paused. Lockdown restrictions will not go ahead. Signs of trouble. Receptions must be postponed. Bowling alleys and casinos must be paused. Face coverings will be mandatory in indoor settings. That to people they do not such museums and places of worship. Lots of events have to finish aside this weekend. Because casinos, bowling alleys, skating rinks and other close contact services remain closed. Indoor performances will not resume. Pilots of large crowds in sports venues and conference centres will not take place. Wedding receptions of up to 30 people will not be permitted. Casinos, bowling alleys, skating rinks and closed. Indoor performances will not resume. Castles are allowed to open. Zoos are not permitted. Closing start performances. 12th weekend. 30 people will not be permitted. 3 more indoor settings on August 8th. Coverings must be worn in museums. Between these coverings. 24th, you have to have nose and mouth covered. Fit. Put on pause. Grounds. Audience will be allowed to indoor theatres and music performance. Ministers given the go-ahead to delay plans to resume socially distanced indoor performance venues can now take place on Saturday, except in Manchester. Further performances. Common guidelines such as tickets. These have reduced capacity, have to keep social distancing rules. Wedding receptions for up to 30 guests will be allowed from Saturday. Form of sit-down meal, tattoo salons, beeps, salons, bars and hairdressers. Services on Saturday, still COVID-19 secure. Casinos, skating rinks, bowling alleys and indoor play areas allowed to open their doors. First time. Nightclubs, dance halls and sex or entertainment venues will remain closed. Indoor theatre music and performance venues will be able to reopen with socially distanced audiences. Wedding receptions will be allowed to reopen. Casinos, bowling alleys, toilet the earliest. Staff close contact with face masks as well as a clear visor. Nightclubs and discos are among the venues remain closed and not. So yeah, that's what I have to say. So bye.